What's up everyone, Alessandro here and welcome to this Bitcoin price analysis. We're gonna have a look into Bitcoin, guys, and why currently I'm still shorting. I'm doing some scalp trading with you guys. So if you opened up this short with me, I'm gonna give you an update right now, and of course also overall what I think that will be upcoming next for the crypto market. I'm gonna tell you that right now, guys. So welcome everyone. Make sure to be subscribed on this channel, leave a like and be active in this channel, guys, because as soon as we are reaching 2,000 subscribers, we are going to do a nice $100 giveaway worth of meme coins. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to entertain you. I'm just a dude here on YouTube showing everything that I'm trading, my own price TA analysis, whatever I'm buying and selling. I'm sharing that with you guys. So make sure to be on board here, be subscribed, and check out all links in the video description to the new upcoming crypto projects that I'm watching out right now. And of course, also the exchanges I'm using like Binance, Bybit, Mexi Global, Bitunix, and so on. Also here over on Bitunix, this is a non-KYC exchange, very high liquidity, very high security in my opinion, and of course also so far never had any problems, and this all without doing KYC, nothing. So Bitunix is really a good exchange, guys. If you want to use it, use the link in the video description. Feel free to join it with my link to get some extra deposit and also trading bonuses as well. And of course, feel free to join my other social media platforms over on Odyssey, BitChute, Instagram, TikTok, X, and so on. And now, guys, let's dive here straight into the Bitcoin chart, because right now on the daily time frame, what I don't like so much is here that we have right now daily closes below the 9 and 20 daily moving average, this purple line that you can see here, and usually that is a sign that we are coming down for a nice corrective phase to the next moving average that is here at the 50 daily moving average at $111,000. And that's why right now I'm keeping open up here my short position. I would close it if suddenly we would see again daily closes above $118,500. Then I would close my short, because then it's very likely that we're gonna revisit here the $120,000 level and maybe even break it here to the upside because of the monthly time frame, guys. And I know that currently Bitcoin is in this sideways consolidation phase. Yes, we still have that CME gap opened up here down to 114k. I still expect that at some point we can come down to close it and then move on to the upside. That's why I have my short opened. But don't forget, guys, that overall on the higher time frames we are still looking bullish, and this has to do of course with the weekly indicators. They are still shifted to the upside. Yes, they are looking a bit toppy here right at the top side of the candle channels. We are getting some problems here to push higher, and also the indicators are all looking a bit toppy, and we can of course see here a pullback, maybe even down to $100,000. Here we have the 20 weekly moving average lining up, a very important moving average during a bull run for Bitcoin. But overall, we still should be extremely bullish, of course, and you can see that also if we zoom out here a bit, Bitcoin, since it had weekly closes above the 50 weekly moving average, we never had one single weekly close below the 50 weekly moving average, and that is currently at $91,000. So as long as we have the weekly closes above $91,000, this bull run will continue. And in my opinion, after every time that Bitcoin is having this pump consolidation, and so on, I think that we're gonna go always to new all-time highs as long as we have the weekly closes above $91,000. This is currently actually even my worst case scenario if this upcoming correction that in my opinion is most likely incoming in the not so distant future possible. But if we go now over into the monthly time frame, guys, there is something that is about to happen right now, or at least in 2 days, because tomorrow is the last trading day of this month, and you can see that currently Bitcoin is trading above the top side of the candle channels, guys, at 114k. And I told you that if this month of July is going to close above the top side of the candle channels, we can expect at least something like this, where Bitcoin is of course starting to go parabolic to the upside, or is pushing hard to the upside, and therefore we can expect in the next coming at least 2 to 3 months more upside, maybe to 150k, maybe even 280k, best case 300 or 500k. Everything is possible. We are in no man's land territory here at new all-time highs, but the fact that Bitcoin is about to close above the top side of the candle channels is very bullish, guys, because usually whenever we are in a parabolic bull run, oh, this is the CME chart, let's go over to the spot chart. Whenever Bitcoin is having monthly closes above the top side of the candle channels, like here, for example, in 2021, you can see that Bitcoin is going parabolic to the upside. Also here in the bull run of 2016, Bitcoin always stayed above the top side of the candle channels. Yes, sometimes we dipped below. So sometimes we had some wicks to the downside, but the monthly closes always remained above the top side of the candle channels until we closed below. And this signaled then, of course, after this rejection here or here, of course, the beginning of a major crash or bear market, also here in 2021. And if Bitcoin right now, after many attempts to push above the top side of the candle channels here, finally it is able to stay above the top side of the candle channels, I think that we could see a monster rally here in the Bitcoin price. Of course, no financial advice, guys, but this is just my expectations and what I am trading here next, because I'm very bullish for the next coming months if finally we can again have those monthly closes above the top side of the candle channels. And currently here on the spot chart, it's even a bit lower. Here it is at exactly 113,000, right? Yeah, $113,000, even a little bit lower. So if this month, so by tomorrow evening, if we're gonna close above 113K, then yes, maybe next month we're gonna start maybe a bit negative, maybe to retest 113K, but overall we should be remaining bullish, because whenever Bitcoin is having monthly closes above the top side of the candle channels, we must be bullish, no matter what is happening in the lower time frames. At least this is how I'm trading, and that's why I'm gonna definitely also buy more and much more Bitcoin and altcoins once that happens. But until then, of course, we still can correct down below 113K. So that's why we have to watch out right now, because also in the past we had many fake outs as well. Here also we had let's say, yeah, almost like a monthly close right at the top side of the candle channels, or right below or right above it. It's a bit difficult to tell that, but you can see what happened here in 2021. Afterwards, we entered back into the candle channels and Bitcoin couldn't remain above it, and then we had the beginning of a bear market. So that's how we can avoid that, because I told you guys that over on the weekly time frame, unfortunately here it looks like that a major pullback is incoming. Hopefully we can at least close this month above the top side of the candle channels, because that will signal much more upside, at least and until the end of this year, in my opinion. I think that the cycle top of this bull run will most likely be in towards the end of this year. I don't think that 2026, guys, will be a good year. Probably we're gonna see the bear market starting, or during the whole year have the bear market here in the crypto space and also in the stock market. At least time-wise, it should be like that, but we will see. At least for now, I think correction very likely incoming. And this correction, of course, should not take Bitcoin towards the end of this month. So by tomorrow evening, below 113 or 114K. This is what we have to watch out right now. And of course, if this confirms, then of course we can also buy into the top tier altcoins like Ethereum, Solana. You know already the ones that I have and that I would buy. And right now also we have a perfect buy the dip opportunity. And of course I'm also DCAing into new crypto projects. We also have now this Maxi Doge that I bought yesterday with you guys. I told you that I'm going to buy into this coin as well. I bought it. You can check it out with the links here in the video description. I have it right here, the next crypto projects. And this is currently, I have no idea exactly what that is, but it's just a typical new Doge type of meme coin that is coming out. I didn't read exactly through what this is all about, because for example, token 6900 is a purely meme printer. So this one is just a meme coin. Then we have Bitcoin Hyper, which is the layer 2 on top of Bitcoin that should be upcoming. This one also is going viral. And then of course, also we have Pepeto, which is also pushing hard. I'm still staking my coins, guys. I'm still having all my Pepetos here ready for the launch at some point. Also here I'm getting more and more coins the longer we wait for Pepeto. I'm also bullish for this one. And also currently you can see that they are raising a lot of funds. I don't know why, but currently it looks like that the media is again picking it up, because they are pushing hard here in their social media platforms. You can see here a lot of posts every day, and this is actually bullish that they are now very soon probably announce here the launch of the token, or also of the project itself. We will see, but there are many now articles coming out about Pepeto, why currently it is raising a lot of funds, and also about their demo trading platform on X as well, and so on. There are different articles now coming out about Pepeto, which in my opinion also is firing up a lot. And this is on Yahoo Finance, not only crypto related websites, but also on this one. And here on Maxi Doge, I'm also buying because if you go here to staking, you can see that the API is extremely high. And I bought yesterday 400,000 coins, guys, and already now I have 116,000 as a reward. So in like 4 days or so, I'm gonna have most likely my my initial investment already back, just in form of those coins. And if this coin is just going to launch at the same price that we can buy right now at the pre-market phase, in the early access stage, or even if it's gonna pump, hopefully, then of course we can make here some nice gains. So if you want to check it out, guys, the links are here in the video description to token 6900, Bitcoin Hyper, Maxi Doge, and so on. Check it out, guys, because I think that once Bitcoin is going parabolic and we're going to see also a big recovery in the altcoins, then things will go very, very fast. So prepare for the next big leg up, in my opinion. Of course, no financial advice, time will tell, but I am expecting here big things in the crypto space for the next coming months. So that's why make sure to be ready with your cryptos right now and not when everything is already pumped a lot and everyone then is screaming that it's going higher and higher, because at some point things will reverse and you want to be taking profits and having the coins before the big pumps and not at the end to be the exit liquidity, basically. So make sure to be on board here, guys. Subscribe to this channel, I update you every day, and of course check out also the other videos that are popping up at the end of this video, where I'm gonna do updates on the newest upcoming cryptos that I'm buying up right now, like Bitcoin Hyper, token 6900, and so on, and this new one here, Maxi Doge. So stay tuned, guys, and I'm gonna keep you updated, of course. So thank you for watching, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.